Well, the project is called Pocket Places for People, and it's about finding places in the community which could be used differently. It's a Reclaim the Streets project. The project spent a lot of time talking to people about how the road could be more people orientated and what spaces in the community could be made more use of. And this is an area that people identified basically in the consultation. This is an area that people said you walk past it, you don't notice it, but actually it's a really great space right in the middle of a busy high street. This space had become quite overgrown and just kind of tatty looking. There was a lot of rubbish, there was a lot of it just looked uncared for, and so there's a lot of different flower beds around here, and we chose this one first because it was the easiest to tackle and had the most potential for growing things. Within a few weeks, the area was transformed, and people's attitude towards the area changed quite quickly. We noticed a massive reduction in the number of cans and rubbish being left around, and people starting to notice this as, oh, actually this is a space which is actually quite beautiful and actually is a nice space to be. We knew that the next sets of flower beds would be a lot more work. From that, some of the residents, one resident in particular, built a relationship with St Chad's School, and one of the teachers there was really on board with the idea of the guerrilla gardening. And through those conversations, they got some of the children to come down and start doing some planting. And there have been community pianos and street pianos that have been put in around the world. It was suggested by one of the residents at a meeting, and it just seemed to really fit the idea really of the street is a place for people, the street is a place to be. So it was something that we could do very quickly and something that people can latch onto straight away and get straight away. So the children of St Chad's School decorated the piano, and that came about because of the relationship that we had with St Chad's School. They were very excited about the idea, and having the children paint the piano really communicated to the public that this is something which has been adopted by the community. It's not just something that's been plonked here by the project. And you know, it's so striking what they've done with the piano, and it's a real talking point. One of the main aims of the project is to encourage sustainable forms of transport in the area, encouraging more cycling and walking in the area. And we'd built up some links with a couple of other projects, a bike recycling project, and they've been doing events at organisations over the summer, and they were quite keen on the idea of doing an event on the street. So they came here, they brought their recycled bikes, and we had people bringing bikes to donate, we had people bringing their bikes to fix, we had people buying bikes, we had people getting funding for bikes to get them to work. And it was a really great day because we had everything kind of going on at once. We had gardeners doing their thing, we had people playing and decorating the piano, and we had the bikes being sold, and people talking about cycle routes in the area, and people talking about how the area could be more cycle friendly. We've partnered with a couple of organisations who have got groups of residents who have developed a business idea, some caterers, some crafts people, and they're here every week, and they're learning about dealing with people, and they're also using the street actively and just bringing a bit of life to the area. We haven't done dramatic things, but we've just planted the seeds of an idea that it's a great spot. I would like to get this space to the point where people like upbeat communities, people like the gardeners, and people like musicians and residents who have used the piano perceive it differently, and will be able to carry on doing things here as the project comes to an end, and that would be the legacy, that people notice this space and think about it differently and use it differently and feel empowered to use it differently.